30 crucial minutes. Why you must make time for a RUC survey.
Hello and welcome to Health Policy 101. I'm Randy Thompson, 2021 President of ASNC. Today's topic is focused on an important reimbursement action item for all U.S. cardiologists. We want to talk about some practical tips that you should remember when you're asked to complete a survey by the AMA's RUC committee. Periodically, the AMA's Relative Value Update Committee, or RUC, decides to survey a family of reimbursement codes. This is a step the RUC takes to evaluate these medical services and assign the value of the physician work involved in the service. If the RUC decides to survey codes for services you deliver, you may receive a survey that the AMA estimates will take a physician a half hour to complete. Here are three things you need to know about completing a survey. First, ASNC is the RUC source for survey contacts, and ASNC is your source for information. When the RUC decides to survey a nuclear cardiology code, ASNC will alert the membership that the surveys are coming. This is one of the many reasons you should keep your ASNC membership current. Second, if you receive a survey, it's critical that you take the time to complete it and return it by the deadline. The RUC will use the data from the completed surveys to get a picture of how much physician time and complexity are required to deliver the medical service. The more surveys that are completed, the better data the RUC has to get a complete picture of the time and complexity involved in the surveys. Third, how you complete the survey is important too. The survey will use a series of clinical vignettes to evaluate the time and complexity of the service. It is important that you accurately list the time it takes to complete the entire service, that you include routine tasks that are part of providing the service, and that you accurately reflect the service's complexity. When you are completing the survey, follow these guidelines. Read the vignette carefully. Pay close attention to how the survey defines the beginning and end of the service. Remember, you are thinking about the typical patient described in this vignette. Be truthful. Do not inflate your time or the complexity of the work you do, nor should you minimize the time it takes to complete the entire service and how intense the work is. Resist thinking of these questions as a race or a contest, or as an opportunity to show how good or how fast you are. Answer for yourself, not your partners or other colleagues who may be faster or slower than you. Do not include the time spent on the service by other members of your team, such as RNs or other medical professionals. In episode 1 of Health Policy 101 series, we went into much depth about the RUC process and how its deliberations impact reimbursement. If you missed this video, I urge you to watch it now. In closing, let's take a quick look at the key takeaways when nuclear cardiology codes are being surveyed. 1, keep your ASNC membership current so you know when a survey is being fielded. 2, if you receive a survey, make returning it by the deadline a priority. 3, answer the questions thoughtfully according to the recommendations outlined in this video. Finally, if you have questions, contact ASNC at info@asnc.org.